Good morning, Virgo, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I'll be doing a reading for you for the week of July the 28th to August the 3rd, 2024. I've already cut your decks and I've shuffled them all 7 times each, utilizing the numerology of the date July the 28th, 2024. This way we can dive right into the reading. I'm going to pull all the cards first, and then we're to get a general vibe, and then we'll go through them one by one. So we're starting off with Judgment. Okay, stepping into your true calling. The moon, perhaps this has been kept hidden from you, your true calling, and you're waking up to some of more heightened intuition, heightened psychic abilities, and you're noticing synchronicities that are pulling you towards what your higher purpose is and what your higher calling is. The Nine of Pentacles is allowing you to step into self-sufficiency, self-reliance, becoming independent. A lot of people state that the Nine of Pentacles is like an energy that is about being single, but I don't really necessarily see it that way. I see it being just being able to take care of yourself, monetarily, spiritually, socially. You're just becoming self-sufficient, which is nice. We have the High Priestess as well. So that's with the Judgment card, but I'm going to take it as a whole as well. We have the Moon and the High Priestess. So you are definitely stepping up and being called into some sort of spiritual purpose here. Definitely heightened intuition. Maybe your dreams are becoming quite vivid. Mine are. I'm a Virgo rising, so this is really interesting to see. Very potent manifestation skills as well, and getting Hecate is maybe trying to contact you here. We do have the keys here. So Hecate is the goddess from the Greek pantheon of the she's the goddess of witchcraft and the crossroads, and keys are actually her one of her symbols, and I'm starting to wear this because I think she's making herself known to me as well. So that's interesting to see. So definitely look into her, if that's something that you'd like to do, that she can maybe help you on your journey. Maybe do a little ritual or do a little meditation to see if Hecate is going to reach out to you. There can be some synchronicities that might be happening. It could be someone else, maybe one of your other your higher self, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, the universe in general, or other entities or different gods and goddesses or archetypes that you work with. Perhaps maybe if you're not familiar with this, maybe just do some meditation to see what comes up. But like we have both of these two together here. It's the Moon and the High Priestess. So very spiritual cards, very emotional cards, and definitely heightened, increased intuition, psychic abilities, clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, telepathy. Okay, some truths are being exposed as well. Perhaps that can lead you to becoming more self-sufficient and self-reliant. You see how the moon illuminates the dark. So things that perhaps have been hidden, it could even be in the world. And it could be with money. So I'm not going to get into it because I talk about it all the time. There is in my playlists, I've organized all of my videos, and there is a folder that talks about the new monetary system. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. I'm not going to spend too much time on it here, but maybe some things that are going to be exposed this week, maybe about the monetary systems or cryptocurrencies, or pay attention to what's happening around the world as well, because it's going to help you. You can tap into it and utilize your intuition and follow your gut. Obviously doing your research as well, and not making any surface level risks without doing your research. It can definitely help lead you to some financial increases here, and that can allow for your self-sufficiency. But let's get our two final cards here with the Ace of Cups. So more emotional, overflowing, spiritually overflowing. Your heart is overflowing with love, spiritual contentment, happiness. This is a new you have hope here, and this is a new chapter starting. So perhaps like this is like a new you. And we have the star. Okay, so this is a very, very powerful reading here. Star is all about, this is a card that symbolizes Aquarius. This is about self-nourishing, self-care, hope. Okay, and it can mean a lot of attention coming to you as well. So this is definitely something good to see. Maybe you are even becoming self-sufficient here because you are endeavoring in some sort of philanthropic endeavor. Aquarius can be indicative of um, like grassroots organizations in that involve the community. So maybe this is something that you are working on, or you're maybe researching or thinking about, but this might have actually something to do with your calling. Maybe you're being pushed here to pursue something that is more community oriented. Maybe you are having dreams. Maybe you are becoming getting some sort of synchronicities. You're noticing signs, symbols, nudges, knowings, inklings about specific industry. Perhaps that might be community oriented. Okay, you are definitely waking up into a new self here that is more spiritually inclined, Virgo. And this might be new to you because you are an earth sign and you're really practical, really logical, really organized. And maybe this is throwing you off kilter a little bit, but I think you are enjoying this new aspect of yourself. You're really stepping into it. So this card, Judgment, we're almost at the end here of the major arcana. It's the number 20 card, and then the final card is the world card here. Okay, so the world card would be the last trump card of the major arcana before you start a new cycle here. So you are approaching the end of a cycle, and we have here the start of something new that is more fulfilling. This can be a career. Maybe you are leaving a career. Maybe you have sat down, or you're starting to realize that your career is not in alignment. You see here, this is kind of like the chakras. Maybe your voice is not being heard. Maybe your true authentic self is not being able to be expressed here in your old job, or whatever it is that you've been spending your time doing. Okay, it's not in alignment with your morals, it's not in alignment with your values. The old you is kind of dying here. And on the normal Rider-Waite deck, we have the Judgment card. We have the angel Michael, I think it's Michael, blowing the trumpets of like the apocalypse or whatever. And there's people that are in coffins and they're waking up. And not everyone is coming with you on this new journey. Not everyone is ascending. You are ascending in consciousness. You are rising in levels of consciousness here. You're vibrating at a higher frequency, and now your voice is being heard, but you're also starting to hear the voices, or like your intuitive nudges can even, like I said, be other entities or other spiritual beings, like this angel here, trying to communicate with you, and you're trying to guide you to something that is more in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing, like your soul purpose, your soul. I saw an interesting video lately that I might rewatch it again, but it's like your soul mission is not something that you can obtain. It's ever changing, because when you're not gonna, it's not linear. Okay, it's not like an end goal and then you reach and then you're done, right? So it's ever changing based on your frequency as well. But listen to your internal talk. Like that might not even be your thoughts that you're hearing. So try to like meditate and sit down. I know it's hard to find time. I'm trying to do this myself, being pushed to meditate. Something like, so it's hard to find time, but you like, even if it's just a little bit, okay, find some quiet space, light a candle, light some sage, clear your space, and see what happens. Someone's trying to communicate with you here. All right, it could be Hecate, or it could be someone else, but something like someone's trying to communicate with you from the angel realm or another dimensional frequency, okay? And then they're trying to help you shed light on some of your more hidden characteristics. You see how this lady, the high priestess, has this this not canopy, it's like a my gosh, piece of fabric, okay, that is hiding what is behind her. Okay, so tapestry, there we go. So, we have the moon here, the moon here. The moon is shedding light on what is hidden behind the tapestry. Okay, and she's sitting in Solomon's temple here, and there's no roof over her head. It's open. So that means that the sky's the limit with the potential that you can obtain and achieve here. Okay, and the pomegranates here are actually from the Greek mythology. It's from Persephone. Persephone is Demeter's daughter, okay? And she was kidnapped. She was sexually assaulted and kidnapped by Hades and brought to the underworld. And Hecate actually helped Demeter. She served as the psychopomp, and she helps bring people back and forth from Hades to the earthly realm. So definitely, I think Hecate might be trying to work with you a little bit here, or it could be Persephone as well. So you want to go into doing some shadow work here, shedding some light on your shadow side and the light as well. But you need to go into the underworld to face these things in order for you to develop these psychic abilities or extrasensory abilities. Okay, you need to face these things and integrate them. They are part of you. Okay, and this is going to be healing for you. Going and doing your shadow work, facing your shadows, understanding aspects of yourself, your personality, on why you do things. This is healing. The star is all about healing. And look, there's hope. These two cards are about hope. We have the dove here, and the star is about hope. And you're being encouraged also to take some time to do some self-care and replenish your spirit so that you can give back. You're being called to have some sort of important purpose in the community. That's what I'm getting here. But you cannot give from an empty cup. Okay? So you need to make sure that you're replenishing your energy, you're eating well, you're exercising, you're taking care of yourself, you're meditating, you are nourishing all that different aspects of yourself, your spiritual self, your physical self, your mental self, your human self. You're having fun too. Okay, because then if your cups are overflowing with energy and love, then you're going to be abundant and you're going to be able to share this with your community as well. On the normal Rider-Waite deck on the Nine of Pentacles, she has 6 pentacles that are on one side of her, and then she has 3 pentacles on the other side of her. And this symbolizes that she has become so self-sufficient and self-reliant that she always is willing and able to give 3 of her pentacles away to any sort of philanthropic endeavors, family, friends, loved ones that might need it, but she always keeps 6 for herself to maintain her lifestyle that she's worked hard at. This is not selfish. In order for you to be able to keep giving as well, you need to be able to sustain yourself. Right? And you're not expected to give half or more of your wealth or your whatever you have to someone else. And you don't have to give any either at all. But this is not your nature, Virgo, and this is what your calling is. Like, I'm getting that this is about community, and this Nine of Pentacles is also about giving back, sustaining yourself. She has acquired a very specific skill to maintain these grapes that she's grown, or these fruit that she grows, that need specific environment, specific soil conditions, and specific skills. And on a normal Rider-Waite deck, we have a falcon here that has its blinders on, and this is an indication of her training her focus. You're training your focus on becoming self-sufficient. How can you do that? How can you maybe grow your own food? How can you start? We live in a world that is based on consumerism. There's a book, I think it was from Brave New World or 1984, one of those books, but it says ending is better than mending. So they just want you to throw things out. You get a hole in your sock, you get a hole in the pants that you love, you can't find them anywhere else, but you just throw them out instead of fixing them, and you buy new clothes, right? We don't know how to sew anymore. We don't know how to grow our own food. We don't know how to grow our own medicine, make our own beauty products. All of this is poison, and we're learned to consume, just constantly spend, buy, and because it's convenient. We don't even go, there's services now that can do your own grocery shopping for you. So we don't even go grocery shopping more. We buy stuff on Amazon. We don't even leave our house anymore. Do you understand? This is not conducive to our own well-being, becoming reliant on and becoming incapable of doing things for ourselves. And what if something happens when we need to know how to hunt? We need to know how to forage in the forest and figure out what kind of food is edible, like how to do first aid in a dangerous situation, right? So listen to you are becoming quite intuitive. Your spirituality is changing. You are noticing things, and you're being called here to now analyze like what you're doing in your life, and start focusing on what your values are, what your purpose is, and how to step into that vibe and to become more self-reliant. And then this is going to help your community as well, and you're going to maybe even teach them how to become more self-reliant too. But you are nourishing yourself and you're nourishing your community. So whatever it is you're doing right now, Virgo, continue it, because you're on the right track. Okay, we're going to end off with a Sufi Wisdom Oracle card, and it's called Free Will. Get out of your cocoon. Here we go. Deep in the sea are riches beyond compare, but if you seek safety, it is on the shore. My dear friend, you are living in a time when many new experiences, opportunities, energies, and growth possibilities are available to you. Staying too long within the limits of what is perceived as safe ground breeds wariness. The only way to participate in the new is to get out of the routine of old energies and pathways. The Oracle has a great message for you. The secrets of kingdom are deep within you. The treasures of your own potential are just waiting to enrich the experience of your life. If you are reluctant to try something new or hesitant to take a risk, you will be left on the shore and miss the fun of being creative and developing your abilities. Circling around, using the same process and getting the same results means you are just repeating an old pattern. Simply change your intention to focus on where you would truly like to go in your life. Sufi wisdom is about surrendering with joy and trusting that you will land safely where you are focusing, like training your focus, right? Making changes can help you reach your goal and work past anxieties and grow as a result. Your mantra for this week, my dear Virgo, is I will emerge from the cocoon of safety I have built around me and spread my wings to try something new that will help me live a more creative life. All right, tap into that. And that can be part of your self-care, like nourishing that creative part of yourself too, right? Having fun, like I said, right? All right, if this reading resonated for you, my dear Virgo, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. That is something that you'd like to do. You can also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your week, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I'm truly grateful for all of the energy you brought me here today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, Virgo. Bye-bye.